Good job, Sam Coonrad. Conrad. Not sure exactly how it's pronounced because it's spelled with two O's. It's spelled Conrad except two O's, so it looks like Coonrad. So I'm not sure exactly which one it is. So if I mispronounce it, I do apologize. However, congratulations are to be given to Sam because he stood on his convictions. He stood on his convictions. Thursday night was the opening night for MLB baseball. There were two games. The New York Yankees versus the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants versus the LA Dodgers. Coonrad, Sam, we'll call him Sam. Sam is on the Giants. He's a player for the Giants. And pre-game for both games, they did a unity ceremony where they had a black ribbon go across both teams. And they held it and kneeled as a sign of unity for BLM and whatnot, in supporting the BLM movement and everything like that. However, there's an association between the movement and the organization. A lot of people don't know that there's a slight difference between the two. And that's where Sam comes in, because he did not kneel for that unity event, for that pregame unity event. He stood through it. He didn't kneel for it. Citing his faith, said, "As a Christian, I kneel before no one. I only kneel for God." And I agree with him. As a Christian, I kneel before no one except for God. However, it's not just that. You see, he also said that if he knelt, he would also be a hypocrite. And I agree with him. Now, you're probably wondering, why would he be a hypocrite for kneeling? Black Lives Matter is good because, yeah, all Black Lives matter. All lives matter. But the hypocrisy would come from the BLM movement. Correction. The BLM organization, BLM Inc., is in fact a Marxist organization. Patrisse Cullors stated that the founders of Black Lives Matter Inc. are trained organizers. They're trained Marxists. It's a quote. She said that they are trained Marxists. And if you go to the BLM website, click on the About section, scroll down, and just read it line by line by line, you will see it says that as one of their things is the destruction of the nuclear family. There is very little BLM does directly to benefit the black community as a whole. Very little. The trans community, the black trans community, LGBT rights, Marxism values, all those things like that, black community like that. Especially when you consider the destruction of the nuclear family, which is key for a child to be successful, is to have that nuclear family. The nuclear family is the father and the mother together as a family with the children. Marxism is strongly reliant on the government. The ideology behind Marxism is to be strongly reliant on the government. That's what they want. BLM actually states that on their website. Read it line by line. Read it. And that's where Sam says he would be a hypocrite if he were to kneel. So I commend him. Good job. You know, I commend a man who stands behind his convictions. I commend anyone who stands behind their convictions. I'm a man who stands behind my convictions. So please, stand behind your convictions. If you believe in something strong enough, stand behind it. Even if I disagree with it. Let's have that strong debate. Let's have that healthy debate. It's what Freedom's tether is for that debate. I would prefer if you had more conservative convictions. That's what I stand for. But definitely not this cancel culture, and I pray to God Sam does not get canceled. Because he stood for his convictions. If he does, you'll be hearing from me soon. You'll be hearing from me soon after, promise. As soon as I hear about it. But that being said, healthy debate being said, please like and share this video. Subscribe to it on YouTube. Subscribe to this page on YouTube. Click the little bell for notifications. Share and like on Facebook and Twitter and Parler, and upvote it on Parler. Let's get this thing going. Let's get it seen. Thanks. Love you guys. God bless, and see you next time.